Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So, according to Boxing Scene at least, Joyce will return to the ring on April the 15th in London at a venue to be announced, and he will be fighting Zhilei Zhang. Now, of course, Joyce is the WBO interim champion, and he's essentially waiting on what happens with Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. In an ideal world, he will want to fight the winner. So in the meantime, Joyce is, he's in that position where he's kind of waiting around. And very often when you get a fighter in Joyce's position, when he's in line for a shot at a title, but he has to wait, very often that guy becomes inactive. He fights a low level of competition, and when he finally gets his shot, he's not quite in the ideal condition. And yeah, he's kind of flat on fight night because of the inactivity, because he's been waiting for so long. So it's good to see Joyce back in the ring, and back in the ring against a relatively interesting opponent. I'm not going to make this out to be like some kind of crazy, amazing heavyweight fight, but it's relatively intriguing, and Zhilei Zhang brings some danger to the equation. Of course, both of these guys are former Olympians. Zhilei Zhang, of course, won the gold medal in the 2008 Olympic Games, and Joyce won a silver in Rio 2016. So both of these guys have Olympic pedigree. Both of these guys are southpaws, 6'6" plus, with exciting styles. So you put these two guys together, it's going to be a good fight in my opinion. I make Joyce naturally a significant favourite. I think he's the more durable of the two, more versatile, higher punch output, better stamina, coming off better momentum. All around, I think Joyce is a far better fighter than Zhilei Zhang, but Zhilei Zhang has power. He's a very crafty southpaw with underrated counterpunching ability. One thing Zhilei Zhang is good at in particular is punching in between your shots. So if we see a scenario where Joyce is more aggressive in this fight, then he could be giving Zhilei Zhang more openings to land that powerful southpaw left hand, that straight left hand. And again, he can time in between shots. He's an underrated counterpuncher, Zhilei Zhang, and he throws that shot quite quickly as well. He's quite explosive with that one punch or that 1-2. I wouldn't say he's got amazing hand speed, but throwing that one straight left hand or the jab straight left hand, he throws that relatively quickly. So yeah, Zhilei Zhang is definitely brings a level of danger to this fight. I would describe it as a banana skin type fight. Honestly, I've never really rated Zhilei Zhang that highly, but he performed a lot better than I expected against Filip Hrgović. In fact, I felt he beat Hrgović, to be honest. So it's good to see Zhilei Zhang get another shot at a big fight. I think he deserves it based on his performance against Hrgović. But having said that, I do make Joyce a big favourite. Zhilei Zhang for me is dangerous early on in this fight, but the longer this goes, the better it's going to get for Joyce. Of course, Zhilei Zhang has faded in certain fights, most notably against Jerry Forrest, where he dropped Jerry Forrest 2 or 3 times early on. Big lead, and after a few rounds, the guy just gassed out and nearly got beaten. In fact, many people felt Zhilei Zhang lost to Jerry Forrest. And even against Filip Hrgović, as that fight went on, Zhilei Zhang never really built on his early success, and he allowed Hrgović back into that fight a little too much. And as we know, Joyce has great stamina, so yeah, the longer this fight goes, the more it favours Joyce. But early on, when Joyce isn't warmed up, when he's a little rusty, Zhilei Zhang is going to be dangerous because Joyce does get caught quite frequently early on, and as we know, Zhilei Zhang can punch. So I think the early rounds of this fight could be fireworks. That's when Zhilei Zhang's going to be dangerous. But yeah, after that, providing Joyce gets through it, I'd imagine Joyce grinds down Zhilei Zhang and stops him mid-rounds, maybe late rounds. I make Joyce a favourite. I will be picking him to win this fight, but it's a good stay busy fight. It's a good stay busy fight. This is what a real stay busy fight looks like. Not a top 5 guy, maybe not a top 10 guy, but a guy who's capable, who brings some sort of danger, and a guy more than likely who is coming to win. So, yeah, I don't mind this fight for Joyce. He's got to stay active. Why not fight somebody half decent? So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. It'll be fun while it lasts. Put it that way. But anyway, share your thoughts below. Beanie Guy Delboy. Peace.